Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Andrew's Adventure. This is going to be the second video out of my homeless video series. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss how you can spot someone who is truly homeless versus someone who's just out here faking the funk, taking advantage of the hearts of good people out here. I mean, now we've all at some point have had somebody come up to us, ask us for some change or what have you. And I know there's a lot of you people that got good hearts and you give these people money because you believe in being a good person. Now, back in my naive days when I was in my 20s, I did the same thing. But as I got older and got more streetwise, I quit doing it because I began to realize that you got a ton of these people that are out here faking the funk. And some of these people, although they look the way they look, they probably got more money than me and you put together. I mean, there's people out here that make more money than doctors and lawyers panhandling, believe it or not. So, anyhow, the way that you can typically tell someone who's truly homeless versus someone who's out here faking is, sorry about that. I'm just trying to, I'm using my hands to hold on to this phone, so one arm gets tired, I'm using the other arm. But anyways, one way you can tell a counterfeit homeless person is if they come up to you and they ask you for money and you respond to them that you ain't got no money and you instead give them maybe a box of cereal or you give them some food or you offer to take them to McDonald's or Burger King or Walmart to get them some food and they decline, that's one way you can tell that they're not truly homeless. Another way that you can tell that a person may not truly be homeless is if they come up to you and ask you for money and you might be a business owner and you happen to have a job application on hand or you offer to take them to the closest library or use your phone or your computer to apply for a position to work for your company, and they give you all sorts of excuses why they choose not to. That's another way you can tell that a person is not truly homeless, that they're faking the funk. Another way that you can tell that somebody might be faking the funk is, like, you might have someone that might be standing on the corner of a major intersection, and then if you look ahead, like a mile or two down the road, or you drive a mile or two down the road, you'll have another person standing at the other corner. And then if you go a mile or two one way or the other, you got a third and a fourth person panhandling. So when you start to see a pattern of people standing on certain corners of major streets in your city or town panhandling, that's another way that you can tell that a lot of the people who claim to be in need are really not in need and they're just out here faking the funk. And for those of you that are out here doing that, I mean, shame on you, because there's people out here that truly need that help and you're ruining it for those people. I mean, there are people out here that got good hearts and they do want to help, but they're not going to stay wanting to help if they keep getting screwed over by you counterfeits. So for those of you, for those of you that are out here faking the funk, shame on you. That's all I gotta say. Just shame on you. Quit doing it. Get a job. Quit being lazy. Quit taking advantage of people who have good hearts and resources that people who are truly homeless need. Quit taking resources away from those individuals. That's all I gotta say to that. And there's a few people that would do this, which most of you aren't going to do it because you ain't got time. But another way that you can spot a person who's a counterfeit homeless, is obviously you can do your own investigating. You can stand in a place that's strategic to where you see them but they don't see you. And sometimes you follow these people. I mean, you're gonna find out that not only do they have a vehicle that's way nicer than your vehicle, but they also have a home that's way nicer than your home. I mean, some of these people, their vehicle might be worth more than your freaking house. They probably got enough money to pay off your mortgage today, to pay off your car note today. Any debt you're in, they can pay it off right now. So until next time, let this be a warning for you kind-hearted individuals out here to do your, do a little bit of investigating, have a little bit of street smarts, and learn the difference between someone who's truly homeless and someone who's faking a funk. Until then, I will see you on the next video. Have a good one.